Hi everyone, this is Renee from Meadowlark Mystic, and I am doing a requested video for the inquiry cards, and this is for Lena from Fire of Transformation. She wanted to see this deck because it's quite expensive to send it to Europe, so she, I guess, wanted to know if it was worth it. So it comes in this box. It's like a square box. It's pretty sturdy, but not, the sturdiest. It's kind of like a gift box that you would get. It says, I should just keep it here. It says inquiry. It has an interesting mandala. It's just, white on the inside. And then the cards, well, I'll talk about the cards in a second. So, and then it has this little booklet that comes with it. I'm sorry if it's really shiny. So it says, Inquiry Guidebook, the answers are inside you, come on in. So that's right there. And then in the back it says a little bit about the woman who created it. Inquiry Cards by Sylvia Nibley, award-winning transformational leader. And then I'll just read a few sentences. We humans have a habit of looking outside of ourselves, especially for the big things like love and power and answers to our most challenging questions. And that gets us into all kinds of trouble. The purpose of this deck is to turn that around and practice looking inside ourselves for answers, and in the process train the mind to ask better questions. And then inquirycards.com. The book, it just talks about how it's really great to ask the right question and how it opens up the art of inquiry. I guess you can pause this and look at it if you want. The book is quite small. What works best, recognizing answers. I'm not really good at these reviews of the book and everything. The quest is in the question, immersion, vein of gold. So it looks like the guidebook is, and then it talks about the kaleidoscope. And that's, I guess, how she took the pictures. There's the decision layout, a chakra layout, and a triune layout, flower layout. Curious people love questions. Okay, and then so it's about 15 pages, not including the back. So it's pretty small. So that's that. Now the cards are quite shiny. I don't know if you could probably see that. They're quite shiny. They have a little nib where they were punched out of, the paper. And that's true on the entire, all the cards have that nib on all sides. So that's not great. And the cardstock is really flimsy. Really flimsy. It's really similar to the Tao Wisdom Oracle, not the one by the Osho Zen artist, but the other cards, Tao Wisdom Oracle cards. I reviewed those as well. It's just really shiny and really thin. However, unlike Tarot of Transformation cardstock, it doesn't feel like it's going to rip or tear easily. But it is quite thin. So this is definitely not luxe cardstock by any means. So I'm just gonna, I guess I'll just do a flip through. Let's see, what would be the best way to do this? So what is my heart saying? I'm sorry, Lena, I'm not that great at these because it's upside down. What is my heart saying? What is the brave action? What do I want to create? What if I were free? What's the easier way? I really like these cards a lot. Now I will say I got the extension pack, and as you can see, or maybe maybe you can't see, you can tell the difference on the backs. So I think this is the extension pack, and it's not as glossy, and it really just feels like a postcard, whereas the original is kind of postcard weight, this one, but it's, you know, laminated, so it's more protected, whereas this card, it really just feels like a piece of paper. So that's another not so great thing. What do I believe? What do I need? Where is my strength? So that's kind of a different question. What am I ready for? What's the next step? What can I simplify? And this is from the extension pack. What's the joke? What's the healthy choice? And then we're back to the original. What can I let go of? What is my intention? What do I want to know? What am I committed to? Really like that one. What if I didn't worry? This one looks like it's a butterfly wing or something. What am I deeply grateful for? This is from the extension pack. What needs to be completed? What can I celebrate? Who can help? That's a really good one. Like for this one, who can help? Like if you did a spread, you know, a question about work, and then you got this one and it says who can help, you could really hone it down by getting another tarot deck and using only the court cards or only the majors in the court cards to really hone it down to a large personality of who could help you. What is possible? What energizes me? What's the most loving choice? I guess I'll go a little faster. What's the right timing? How can I shine more brightly? What do I value? What am I expecting? What if I wasn't afraid? What do I really want? What if I were more powerful? This is an extension one. What if I didn't hesitate? How can I express myself? What can I receive more fully? What is my body trying to tell me? I think these cards go really wonderfully with tarot. What are my boundaries? And for me, this would be like, what are my boundary issues? Or like, what are my boundaries trying to tell me? Where can I be more patient? Where is my joy? What do I love about myself? What is the opportunity? How can I express more love? What am I looking for? Where can I be more kind? What is clear to me? What's working well? What needs more attention? The garbage guy's outside. What am I attracted to? What am I curious about? This one's cool. What am I responsible for? And then sometimes it might be good to ask a clarifier, you know, what am I responsible for? You pull a card and then ask yourself, you know, am I really responsible for that? What needs to change? What would feel even better? What would be perfect? Where can I be more open? How can I be more flexible? Where is movement needed? That's pretty. What can I experience more fully? What do I want to happen next? What delights me? What am I in the middle of? This one is good, especially if you pulled a card that referenced back to like inner child stuff. Like you might not even be aware that you're like in the middle of that. What moves me? How am I willing to change? What am I learning? And this, like, what am I learning could be, you know, obviously what are you learning, but it could also be like karmic learning. Like what are you learning that's following you through different lifetimes? What am I feeling? What am I hungry for? What inspires me? Sorry for the garbage. What is evolving? Where's the adventure? What needs to be balanced? What am I hoping for? What is true for me? And what can I give? Now, it would seem like these are all kind of positive. you know, give, true, hoping, balance, but actually they're really negative. So like even where's the adventure, you could be getting some you know, cards with the other pull, like the tarot cards that are pretty confronting. You know, like what if you, let's say you got the Empress reversed or something, and it's telling you that you might have, you know, fertility problems, and you get the Devil and you're feeling really shut down. And then this card comes up and the colors might be indicating, you know, kind of a resonance with that Devil energy, but actually what the card's asking is where's the adventure? So where's the opportunity, even in something that is so painful as, you know, fertility issues. So they're pretty, I mean, they're neutral, but they do try to get you into positive action. You know, what am I learning? What am I willing to change? That kind of thing. So I find them really useful, but they can be hard hitting. It just really depends on the tarot pull. And it also depends on the deck that you pull it with. I really love to pull it with a tarot deck. I should have actually brought a tarot deck. Let's see. I'll just do a pull really fast. So I've got the, what is this? The Zerner... No. Yeah, the Zerner Farber edition. This is the Enchanted Tarot, and it's super tiny edition. And I'll just do like a pretend pull. And this will be a pull for Lena. Let's see, make sure it's not upside down. Oh, upside down. This deck is quite slippery, but it's got really bad cardstock too. Actually, its cardstock is actually the deck. This deck, the tiny Enchanted Tarot's got worse cardstock than even this deck. So I would say this deck is the worst in my whole collection. But I love this deck. Okay, so we'll just take these. This is just a sample. Let's see if you can see these. So we've got the Four of Hearts, we've got the Fool, and we've got the Six of Wands. So if I were gonna do, you know, a pull for this, I'd say something like, you know, the Four of Hearts indicates there's kind of stagnation going on in the emotional outlook that's happening. The fours can be stable, but in this case, maybe a little too stable. And in order to, you know, forge a new path, whether it's foolish or not, but in order to forge a new path, the Fool has to look away from the sadness that happened previously. And the Fool is also looking towards a more stable, balanced energy, and this can often be seen in a victory. So like a new opportunity, a new job, and feeling successful in that. So we've got to leave the past behind, to forge a new path, but the Fool also indicates that it might not be as straightforward or easy or even wise as it seems, but in any case, we still need to move ahead if we want to go towards this. Now, if you feel like you need to do more work, then obviously you could take the reading in this way. Like, what is it in the Four of Hearts or the Four of Cups that needs to be excavated? But the Fool is looking forward, and it's a pretty happy card, and then the Rider seems to be meeting the Fool. So then let's see what the inquiry cards would be asking us to... I'll just take one random one. What am I looking for? So that's a really great card. I hope it's in the shot. Oh, it's not in the shot. So what is it that you're looking for? Are you looking to go, you know, look back in your history and see what's troubling you? Or like the Fool, are you looking forward onto a new adventure? Now, what's interesting about the Rider and the Six of Wands is the Rider's actually looking backwards, kind of to meet the Fool. So it could be telling you that opportunities are coming to meet you if you have the courage to go looking for what you want. Now, what are you looking for? Well, you could pull clarifying cards for that, or you could just answer the question. So I hope that was helpful, Lena. This is a really interesting deck. Unfortunately, it does have not great card stock, but I really enjoy it. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.